Hey, it's AJ, the Hunting Gear Guy. I wanted to show you guys this S&J charging handle for Benelli M2s, and it can be persuaded to fit a Stoeger 3500. You can see here that I've made a couple of different modifications just to this end piece here. That's because it sticks through the other side of the bolt. I've shortened it a little bit, beveled the inside edge, and beveled the outside edge so that it gets past that detent that's in there. Let me show you a closer look on how that looks when we actually put it in the shotgun. So we're going to remove the bolt here. I'm just going to push back a little bit on the bolt, pry that old charging handle out, and then take the bolt out. Now this bolt here, the thing about this charging handle is that it's profiled a little bit. I don't know if you can see that. So it's a little bit taller at the front, and this other guy isn't. So what I just did was take it back a bit so it fit, because it kind of needs to fit flush when it's poking through this other side of the hole. When you're test fitting it, all you need to do is, you don't need to put the bolt in the rifle, just keep it separate out and push it in like that. That's that first bevel on the nose of it. That's letting us push it in. Take a look at what it looks like here. You want to make sure that it's not proud and that it's not going to rub on the inside of the receiver. If that's good, you can pull it out. It should be hard to pull out. If it's too easy to pull out, that's where you're going to have issues on the bolt or the charging handle potentially flying out as you're shooting it. You want it to be hard pulling out. Here's a really quick visual on why I went to this other charging handle. This one's it's not that it's small, it's that it's just not very grippy. It's just kind of like your finger could potentially fall off it. Whereas this guy, your finger is not going to fall off very easily. So it's a little bit larger and a little bit easier to grab on. To reinstall the bolt, we're going to throw it back onto its spot, pop it in there, hold the bolt face, and pop that charging handle in. You may want to run it back and forth a couple of times just to see if it's wearing. And what I did was I used some marker on the end of it and then ran it a couple of times and then checked if the marker had worn, and that would indicate to me that the tip of the charging handle was wearing on the inside of the receiver. It wasn't, so I'm good to go. This is what that charging handle looks like. It's a lot easier to grab onto because it's a much bigger target and it's a little bit more beveled towards the end there. So this is a lot easier, and I think it's going to be a lot better to grab at. So again, that was the S&J charging handle for the Benelli M2, or with a little bit of persuasion, the Stoeger 3500. Thanks for watching.